Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I am back and I have new cards today. They're very fancy. They're like holograms. Anyhow, anyway, let me see if I can find it on here. And we can get started. There we go. First person here is Malika for love. First card, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Got a water sign coming in. That should mean business. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you got the Four of Wands, which is great potential. A Taurus comes in and you're heading towards all 10 cups being full. Not bad. Not bad. You also have some strength coming in around you, possibly a Leo as well. Talia, general for tomorrow. General for tomorrow. Could have some nice business stuff going on. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Having a new idea around work, business, and finally the hard effort that you've put into something is starting to pay off. Some good karma comes in, feeling like you have the world at your feet. And your intuition is spot on, so please listen to it. Red, when will I move? Anytime between the month of November right through the end of the winter that's the time frame where you could move. I think before the end of the winter, but as soon as the month of November. Stephanie, when will my job ask me to work overtime? Anytime soon. Okay. Will there be overtime available anytime soon? You only got one ace, but you have the Eight of Wands, which is things change for the better quickly, and the Three of Cups, which is cause for celebration. So yeah, it should happen soon. Martha. How does Stan feel about me? Okay, let's see. Thinks that you're very intelligent, that you're deep, a little bit mysterious, loving, kind, courageous, strong, unique, creative, well-balanced, grounded, and down to earth, maybe even spiritually connected. Stephanie, is Wayne from IG a friend from T spying on me? Okay, is Wayne from IG a friend of T spying on me? I don't think so. I'm only getting a 33% chance. Yes, that's too low for me to say that he is. Ronnie, you're correct when you said that they would start to visit me in my dreams. Okay, I saw my aunt and I cried. What else could happen? Aw. Well, I think you could definitely have more of that. What else could happen? You know what could happen? well, a new journey begins as your connection starts to strengthen with the spirit world. But you know what may start happening? Random people might start saying things that are words from the other side. Like, say, for example, my grandmother used to always say, nobody can make you feel bad unless you allow it. She used to say that all the time. So, like, let's just say that I'm online at the grocery store, right? And I hear somebody say that. Like, that to me is like a message from my grandmother. So you may start noticing that. Like, you may be standing online somewhere, or like in a random place, the doctor's office, or getting a manicure, and hear somebody say a phrase or a slogan or something that somebody always said. And you'll start to notice that. It's very interesting. And also, you know what else may happen? Their names may start showing up in bizarre places. Like, my grandmother's name was Rita, which isn't really that common of a name. And one time, I taught a class, it was 7 o'clock class. My next class was at 9 o'clock. And by the time I got to my 9 o'clock class, I was signing in the 9 o'clock class, I had already ran into 3 Ritas. And I'm like, what is going on here? Because that was my grandmother's name, and this is the third one. Stephanie, why have I been so tired lately and need to do a cleanse? So many people are feeling that. I think it's a Mercury thing. I mean, I always think when people feel tired and sluggish, always check for being dehydrated. If you're not drinking enough water, or if you are drinking enough water, but you're going through some kind of emotional shit, it'll also make you feel drained. And then you might need extra water in that situation. And then, you know, iron and spinach and B12 and that kind of stuff. But if all that stuff is good, it's probably Mercury. It's doing it to a lot of people. I don't think you need to do a cleanse. I don't think you do. The cards only gave me a 33% chance, yes. I don't think it's necessary. I mean, if you want to do it, you know, I don't know. You know, years ago I used to do all kinds of shit, you know, and I thought that maybe it would do something or it would change something, but I don't know how much I believe that stuff works. Anyway, if you want to do it, it's not going to kill you, but I don't think it's necessary. Nah. Did I skip to Yvette? I don't see the question. I see the blue hearts. All right, let me do Kira for the next 3 days. Kira for the next 3 days. Things may get kind of busy. You got some money coming in. You got success coming in. You got some peaceful, serene times coming in. You also could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You could have a nice love connection that starts. Earth sign. You also may be feeling undecided about something in the next 3 days. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. That's fine. Kira, general love. Celebration comes in around love. 3 of Cups. Being at the right place at the right time could bring in a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you have a wish around love with the 9 of Cups. The Death card, growing and transforming. Your love life is going places. You got success coming in around Sagittarius comes in. You got some new, fresh energy coming in. The next relationship that you enter should be a soulmate relationship that's got long-term potential that brings happiness. But you're going to have choices for sure. Shan, next 3 months for love. Got some nice stuff happening. So you have a wish. You also have some good luck. You've got the Nine of Wands, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Things change for the better quickly. You have the Love Cup full, incomes and Aries. Out of the blue when you least expect it, like a bolt of lightning. You also have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Love life could move forward in the next 3 months. You got the world at your feet. You might be feeling a little bit indecisive about what's going on, or, you know, having opportunities, who you want to go with, or who you want to, whatever. Explore your options. That's what I would say. Keep your options open, because there's a couple of new people coming in. Sagittarius comes in as well. Brianna, how is the Libra feeling about me? When will he contact? He feels that you're strong, smart, caring, kind, like strong and courageous. Contact should come in sometime in the month of November. And you should hear from him out of the blue when you least expect it. Martha, does Lewis feel bad for the way he treated me? Does Lewis feel bad for the way he treated me? I'm not getting much regret from him right now, no. Maybe he will in time, but right now he comes off as feeling he comes off kind of like an asshole right now. T. Yvette Love. Okay. Somebody from your past could be coming back with the Six of Cups. You got a Libra coming in. Somebody that you didn't think you were going to hear from again may show up. You got a Taurus here. You got a Leo. Oh, good God. Your love life can be moving forward, and you have a wish. Plus, you have the Four of Wands, which means somebody here has long-term potential, and that you could get into a significant relationship before the end of the year. You have the world at your feet. Knight of Cups. A new significant love interest comes in that could have long-term potential. And there are a couple of different people that you have to choose from. That's not a bad thing. Got an air sign here too. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Coco Love. How does Kay feel about me? First of all, there's celebration. So whatever your situation is with this person, they're happy about it, or there's something to celebrate around it. So that's positive. They think that you're intelligent, smart, grounded, down-to-earth, stable, well-balanced, passionate, attractive, mysterious, deep, and that you have a big heart, loving and kind. God is general for the next 14 days. You could have a new idea for a business or a new way to make money. Your intuition is heightened and you have the sun, which means happiness is coming out over the 14 days. It also looks like you have an air sign around you that could be significant. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You might have a decision that you have to make. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is heightened with the High Priestess. Life starts to move forward pretty quickly with the Hangman in reverse and the Chariot. Leaving the past in the past and moving forward. Your energy is very forward moving, like not looking back, looking forward, that's good. Kira, general for Libra and I. You could hear from him out of the blue when you least expect it. And he may have a wish around the situation. He might want things to move forward pretty quickly. He's got the sun in his court. So he has the sun in his court. He's got the Four of Wands, which is long-term potential. And he's got a wish. And you're hearing from him out of the blue and you least expect it. He may be looking to grow, change, evolve this situation. Death card's positive. Like growing, changing. Growth, changed, transformation around this situation. Cinnamon, what messages do they have for me and my sister? You want spirit messages for that, or you want these cards? Well, all right, let me do 3 of these cards, and then I'll pull one of those. Okay, so the messages would be, don't overthink. Make sure that you're not overthinking. Let the weight of the world slide off your shoulders because you're moving on to greener pastures. Spirit cards. 9 of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Ronnie, spiritual for the rest of October and November. You may be getting woken up a little bit more or a little bit more often. But it looks at some point, maybe mid-November, that starts to stop. And your intuition is continuing to grow. You have the world at your feet. You're going to start to feel, I think, as you move into November, like a spiritual sense almost in everything that you do. Like there's a reason to everything or every place that you go, or that every person that you meet. Things are going to start to get intense. But I think that towards the end of November, you kind of get used to it and it's no big deal anymore. You may start seeing more people, ancestors and whatnot. But at some point you may have a choice to kind of shut it off when you need to, which is very interesting. Like you might be able to be like, I can't right now. You have to go. That might not be more towards the end of the year, but I think over the next October and November, it's going to be the dreams with the people in it, hearing things, significant things from other people, maybe hearing names frequently, and feeling like there was a reason I was brought to this place. Like everything seems like there's a reason behind it. And then at some point you're able to kind of shut down, especially the waking up at night. I don't think that that continues for that much longer. I think you get past it pretty quick, because that really sucks. Goddess energy for this week. I had a really bad day. Okay, for the weekend. It's good. It's good. It's stable and strong. Stable and strong. So whatever went on today, just let it go. Things are going to shift. I can't believe like this week went by really fast. Adriana, what's new? Okay, let's see. What's new? Your intuition is growing big time. Plus, you're going to start to feel like I've made it to the top of the mountain. I can exhale. Somebody from your past is returning, and you should be feeling a little bit more financially stable and like you got some good karma coming back to you. Kira General. Got the sun coming out over your life. You've got the Magician, so you can manifest new opportunities. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Ace of Swords, cutting through bullshit, laying down the law, letting everyone know what you need. Ace of Swords is excellent for not standing for any bullshit. Four of Swords, taking time for rest, relaxation, recharging your batteries. Self-care. Julie, is Rich going to work? He left a little early. Okay, is Rich going to work? He's going to work. Yeah, he's definitely going to work. Red, the next 3 months. Over the next 3 months, your life is moving forward, moving on to greener pastures. Mindful that you're not overthinking things too much, letting the weight of the world slip off your shoulders, a wish comes true. You could be moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, starting a new journey with the Fool, paying off a loan or a debt with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And somebody from your past could be returning with the Six of Cups. Plus, you're also starting to feel like a little bit more financially stable in over the next couple of months. So you got a lot of big changes coming in. Anthony, I want to ask what's happening with the Cancer girl now. Does she think of me? She does still think about you, but I don't know. There's not communication coming in just yet. I think that she may be busy with other things. You know what? Communication during Mercury retrograde, usually it brings back somebody who you haven't seen or spoken to, but I'm not getting a lot of communication coming in just yet. It may take a little bit more time. She thinks about you, but I think she's got other things happening right now. Like, I think she's busy with work or school or whatever it is she does all day. And I think she may still be wrapped up with that guy. Or he may still be around the picture. It might not be, though, what it was. You know, it may be kind of losing steam. But I think he's still somewhat in the picture. Teresa. Love reading for me, enable, no contact. Okay. Oh my God, NyQuil. I'll sleep for days. For days. I am so sensitive to any of that shit. Years ago, I lived with my mom. I was sick. Monday, I came home from work sick. I took NyQuil, and I thought when I woke up that it was Tuesday. It was Wednesday. I was off Tuesday. It was Wednesday morning, and I went downstairs, and I don't know what I said, and she was like, you slept all day yesterday. And I was like, I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, yeah, you slept all day. I was like, did you come upstairs to see if I was alive? She's like, no, you got up, you went to the bathroom, you went back to sleep. I don't remember any of that. The whole 24 hours was gone. Yeah, I can't tolerate any of that stuff. Okay, love reading for Abel and I, no contact. Things here are going to be stagnant for some time. It's like it's slow to change. The love cup is run out. The Fool is in reverse, which could be a couple of things. You may find something out about him or the situation, and once you find out, it's like once the cat's out of the bag, the cat's out of the bag when the Fool's in reverse. The Nine of Cups is in reverse, which would indicate that there's not a wish around the situation or the wish isn't coming true. I would keep your options open because this situation seems like it's a little stagnant for right now anyways. Tiffany, General. Intuition is heightened, so please listen to it. Could be spending time with the Pisces in the near future. Aside from the Pisces, you have another water sign coming in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Not feeling so weighed down by the weight of the world, but the energy around you starts to shift into a little bit lighter of a vibe. Six of Cups, somebody from your past comes back. They may be a Leo. Got some strength coming in, and you have the Four of Wands, which could be a couple of nice things. Upgrading your home, changing homes, redecorating your home, or this could be a relationship has long-term potential. Or upgrading a current relationship. Either way, Four of Wands is positive. Mustafa, remember how I told you I'd intimidate my aunt with the first initial R the next time she slipped over? Yeah. After going back to her house, what would she do if she thought that I was trying to do magic on her? Okay, let's see. Okay, in her head, she would not think that you were really going to do magic. But she would want to be on the safe side, so she would do some type of a protection spell for herself. But like logically, she would be like, he's not doing that. But just to be safe, let me do a protection. Jay, how does Amy feel about me right now tonight? Thinks that you're happy and that you're a soulmate connection. She also may think that you're very focused on work. Mustafa, general for the rest of the week. You got growth and transformation coming in. You also have laying down the law, setting up boundaries, cutting through bullshit. Some peace and tranquility comes in before the end of the week, too. A little bit of passion comes in. You might be feeling a little bit regretful, too, about something. Mustafa, journal for the month of November. November looks good. It looks like you got some financial stability coming in. You're feeling prepared. You've got the world at your feet. Fire sign may show up. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Intuition is spot on. You're not holding yourself back. Looks like a nice month. John, general, please. And you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, general for John. you got some nice stuff happening here. So first you have the world being at your feet, which means it's an overall feeling good or feeling successful. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in with that card. If you don't want children, please be careful. If you're not involved with anyone, you have a fire sign showing up, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Persistence and perseverance pays off. So whatever you've been putting work into, it pays off in the near future. I'm going to say probably before the end of November. I would give it a good 6 weeks. Happiness comes in. Your intuition is heightened. Nine of Pentacles. You got some money coming in. Justice. A Libra could enter, or this could also be good karma comes in. And a love relationship should reconnect or rekindle or move forward before the end of November. Three of Cups. You got something to celebrate before December comes in. Not bad. Got nice stuff happening. Mustafa. Can you tell me more about what's going to happen the rest of the week? I feel like something important is going to happen, but I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. You do have something to celebrate before the end of the week. Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune is good luck and starting a new journey. Something significant should happen this week. I can't tell you exactly what it is, but it involves growth and transformation, and it could involve a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. Happiness comes in around the situation. Something significant should happen. You know what's funny? I've had feelings that are so strong, but then I don't see what has happened right away. Like for example, I had this feeling once that was like really euphoric. Like it almost felt like when you get to the top of the roller coaster, just when you're about to go over and your stomach is about to drop, like that's how it felt. But I didn't see anything amazing happen. I haven't yet. Like it was like, this happened over the summer. And it lasted a while, and it kept like coming back for like 2 days. Maybe I haven't seen it yet, you know, but I was like, well, that was a really weird feeling because nothing that matched that feeling came in. And I wasn't drinking. I didn't have any weird drug in me or anything like that. I don't know what it was, but anyhow. So if this doesn't happen before the end of the week, it should be happening. Something should be happening. Because the cards are validating that feeling. Cinnamon. Why is he immature? Is this going to work out? Well, if he's immature, like, that's just how he is. He just hasn't matured yet. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really do anything about that. But let's see. Is this going to work out? You may wind up moving on to someone else because you might just get really fed up. You have a 33% chance, though, that this situation changes for the better and it changes quickly. The thing is that even after it changes, you still might not feel like it's where it should be, and you still might get annoyed. And, you know, you're calling the shots. You got the world at your feet. You may be like, you know what, I don't fucking need this. Especially if somebody else comes in. Jay, what's making Amy so inconsistent with me? You know, I think that's just how she is. Yeah, see, look at how she got up. Eight of Cups in reverse. I'm lazy. I'm not putting in any effort. The Death card. We're growing, changing, transforming. Now I'm holding myself back. Now I feel bad that I've held myself back and I'm feeling kind of negative, so I'm going to come in and I'm going to be sweet. She's another one that you might get sick of this and you may move on to somebody else because you've got other people around you. You've got a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You've got a Leo. You've got a Capricorn. You've got a Taurus. So you may at some point have enough of her. Gloria, what's coming towards me in the next 2 weeks? You got a Virgo coming in. You got a new love interest if you're not with anyone right now. That could be a Virgo, or these could be two different people. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Here comes an Aries. You're letting disappointments go. Anything that's been disappointing, you're not going to deal with it anymore. You're going to, you know what? Move into the past. I got better stuff coming in. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You also may be spending some time with the Pisces in the next 2 weeks. Or with somebody who's very creative. T-Vet, why didn't he invite me to the event? Why didn't he invite me to his event? Okay, so it's showing here a couple of things. First of all, he's feeling very weak, and he's feeling like the love cup is run out, and he's feeling stuck. So I don't know if this has to do with you, like he feels like you don't like him anymore, or the relationship with you is weak, or that he feels like stuck, and he didn't want to put himself in that predicament because he didn't want anything to put him in a bad mood if you said no. So that's one possibility. I don't know who this is in relation to you, but then it also shows that he's feeling very weighed down by the weight of the world. And I don't know what this event is, but there may be some sort of anxiety around it. He gets through it though, whatever it is, and he's focused on it. He also may be very focused on this event with the Page of Pentacles, that he's not really paying much attention to what else is going on. I want to say that maybe he just forgot, but I don't think that he forgot so much as, I mean, it could be that there's anxiety around it. I don't know. What kind of event is this? Is it some kind of a show? There's something that he's reluctant. I don't know if he feels like if he's not successful, you might think badly of him. I don't know. I don't know what the event is, but it doesn't look like he didn't invite you because he didn't want you there. It looks more like, hey, I didn't invite her because I'm afraid of how it may go. Okay. So maybe that's why. Maybe he feels like if it's unsuccessful, he doesn't want you to see that. People are so bizarre sometimes when it comes to like success and failure. You know, or like what people find to be, I really don't care how much money somebody makes. It really makes no difference to me. It makes no difference to me. But I have caught so many people lying to me about how much money they make. And I mean, I'm sure they're lying to everybody, but like, why? Like, why? Like, why do you say, why is your self-worth based on how much I think you make an hour? I don't care. I really don't care. If you made $7,000 an hour and you were a complete asshole, I wouldn't like you any more than somebody who made 50 cents an hour. I would rather have the 50-cent person an hour. I don't care. It doesn't impress me. But everything, remember, everything always comes back to me. So it says more about what his fear is and less to do about you. Teresa, is there new love coming for me this year? Okay, let's have a look. How did it go? Did he not do well? Was it not successful? Yeah, you have new love coming in this year. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I'm curious as to how that book thing went. April, for the rest of the week and the weekend. What's happening over there, Dylan? The rest of the week should be nice. It's like you got a creative project that you're working on that seems to be going really well. You got the love cup full. You got a fire sign around you, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Feeling balanced. You got an earth sign here. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You got good karma coming in. Taking some time for rest and relaxation. You have a love connection coming in or a soulmate connection. A Gemini here, feeling like you're maybe either working really hard on something or thinking about going back to school. But this week into the weekend, it looks like you got good energy around you. Jay, how would Amy feel if she lost me? You cut him off good. But how did the thing go? Was it a flop? She would feel like a disaster. She would feel like a disaster, and you know what? She would pull her energy back and not tell anybody because she would feel like it was her own fault, and she would think that people would say that to her. It's your own fault because you're wishy-washy. She would also feel like, yeah, she would be really mad at herself because I think she realizes that sometimes she's kind of playing games. To the top. Thea, general. Ooh, paying off a bill, a debt, a loan, whatever it is, makes you feel a great sense of relief and gives you something to celebrate. Intuition is spot on. Feeling like you may be coming up with a new idea for a business or a new way of making money. A new idea brings in stable clients with long-term potential and adds to financial security. Caribbean, love. Out of the blue, like a bat out of hell, you got a Sagittarius and you have a Leo coming in. Watch out that you don't find yourself in like a three-ring circus here. Hey, if you're in the center of it, more power to you. You're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. Your ship's coming in. You got a Pisces coming in too. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You also, as a side note, have some money coming in. What's happening there, Dylan? You're right. April. I hate this game the universe plays on me. Jay the Virgo is back on the picture again, but now my focus is somewhere else. That's exactly how it works. Though I'd still entertain him because he seems very sweet. And, okay, general with him. See, that's exactly the way it works. I think that that's what it really comes down to is how... and I don't know if I explained it correctly, like the balance, right? Once you take your focus off of somebody, the energy shifts, right? So when you're focused on guy number 2, guy number 1 shows up. That's just the way the energy works, because the relationship, in order for it to work, has to be in balance. So when one person puts in too much effort, even if they're not physically doing anything, but they're hoping, wishing, praying, talking about it, pining away over it, whatever it is, like that energy tends to be very resistant and it pushes the other person away. So when you take your mind off of that, it's just the way it works. So it's frustrating. But I think the whole point is that we shouldn't keep people up on the pedestal. Like nobody should have that much of our focus, but yet it's hard for us to sometimes detach. Yeah, it's hard to detach. Okay, general for me and the Virgo. Well, you do have a wish around the situation, and he may be being kind of persistent, and he could be pursuing this situation more. Things could change for the better for the two of you. You guys have a nice connection. There's more to come from this, for sure. Let's see what happens. I would give him a chance. Araceli General. Got the world here at your feet. Balance comes in. There may be some success around a work project that you may feel like you're getting more respect or you get accolades for or whatever. World is at your feet. Feeling grounded, stable, secure. You got some good karma coming back to you. Creative project comes in that may be something nice as well. And the love cup here is full. 10 of Pentacles. You have money coming to you. A large sum of money. And I don't know if it has to do with work. 10 of Pentacles doesn't have to be money that you work for, but it's usually one large sum. TVET, general for me in the Sag. I don't know when you last spoke to him, but he may come in out of the blue like a bolt of lightning, looking to connect. 10 of Cups. You're on your way to having all 10 cups full. But here's his thing. If he does not step up and be what you need him to be, you're going to walk away from him. You've got plenty of other opportunity here that you're not going to sit around and wait for him. Listen to your intuition. You've got good karma coming in around this situation. Things could change for the better with him quickly, but if he doesn't stay, you know, if he doesn't keep it up, you'll get rid of him. You'll cut him like the other guy. April, finances. And you may have some, you may be a little bit worried about finances. But it's going to work out. You might feel for like, hey, I'm putting in all this effort. I'm not seeing a payoff. Ooh, excuse me. But that changes pretty quickly. 6 of Pentacles comes in and you start to see some nice effort. 7 of Cups, you're going to have some choices when it comes to money. Either choices of work projects, or side jobs, whatever it is. There's going to be opportunity for you to make extra money, especially now, between now and the end of the year. I'm not that worried about money. If you've been worried about it, it's going to start to go, that's going to start to move into the past. Anjali, when will I feel better? Energy feels depleted. Everybody's feeling like that. I think that it's the Mercury thing. Still, make sure that you're well hydrated. Make sure that you're taking B12. Make sure that your iron is okay. And let's see what's happening. I think Mercury is just doing it. It's throwing everything out of whack. Your energy should shift soon, within the next couple of days. You got balance coming in and feeling like the world is at your feet. Plus, it looks like you're taking a little bit more control over whatever it is. Your life, your water intake, whatever it is. Like you seem to shift. Yeah, it seems to change relatively soon for you. Like, I don't think you have to wait for Mercury to go direct to feel better. Next couple of days. Growth, transformation. So frustrating, though. Jay, where does Amy think that she stands with me right now? She thinks that you really like her, and she thinks that there's success around this relationship. And what are Christopher's thoughts about me today? He thinks that you're intuitive, creative, kind, that you have a big heart and you're very caring. Thinks that you're down to earth, stable, and reliable. Mustafa. How am I going to do in school the next 4 weeks? You should do really well. You've got the Star, the Judgment card, and Passion coming in. You apply yourself, you're going to do really well. No doubt. Sandy, the Libra's next move towards me. Libra may be a little bit passionate coming up. You got the Ace of Wands. They may be looking to spend some time with you. Communication should pick up as well. Communication and passion. Sue, General. You got strength coming in around you. Feeling like all the hard work that I finally put into something is now coming back to me. Taking some time for rest, relaxation. This is starting school or work or whatever this is, but it's very positive. Going back to school, learning a new area of study. And life starts to move forward. 9 of Wands, feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain. Seashell, Spirit. Four of Air. Time to take a rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. 9 of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you have created. Have courage and believe in yourself. 3 of Earth. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, and being a team player. Anna, does Christopher know that Jackie and I talk now? Okay, let's see. A 70% chance, yes, he knows, and the 5 of Swords is here, which would indicate that he would not be happy with that. That does not make him happy, the two of you are talking. Too bad for him. Cinnamon, General for tomorrow. You could hear from somebody out of the blue that you haven't heard from in quite some time. And 4 of Wands, it would be genuinely, you would be happy to hear from this person. This is excellent. So 4 of Wands is usually upgrading a relationship, or it's something that happens around the happy home. It even could be that somebody stops by your home that you haven't seen in some time, and you would be thrilled to see this person. Cause for celebration comes in. This person could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Or if they don't step by your home, they may reach out to you and you may be talking about getting together or something like that. But it's somebody that you would want to hear from. Jay, what makes Amy think that I feel good towards her? I haven't expressed much to her. She may just be, you know, I hate to say it, but it may be part of like a vibe that she picks up, and then she just kind of embellishes the rest. I hate to say it, but sometimes women do that. I mean, I did that. You know, I mean, I've done that. You know, it's like, and the truth is that you do have an interest in her. But so she may pick that up a little bit, and then she may take it to the next level, because you got the Chariot here. It's like she feels like things can move forward quickly, and that she's got the world at her feet. I don't know, she does think that you like her. Or it also could be that she's hoping that you like her. I think she knows that you like her. But, I mean, she doesn't have any proof, so it would have to be about a vibe. But sometimes women can go to the next level. Like, that's why I always try to, like, be a little bit more grounding. Because, listen, we grow up seeing, you know, Prince Charming and the glass slipper. And everybody wants to be, you know, the Disney princess. It's hard for women not to feel that way and not to go down that road. We've got every fucking romantic comedy and movie where the guy, he shows up at the end of the movie and when drives her off into the sunset. And I hate to say it, it doesn't happen in real life, but it's hard to not think like that when that's what's you're being faced with. Like, you very rarely see the truth. You know, you see this fantasy, which is really nice, right? It's nice that you tell little girls that you're going to be a fairy princess. But meanwhile, they grow up thinking that this is how it's got to be. Otherwise, there's something wrong with them. So sometimes girls, especially if they're kind of young, have an interest in someone. They feel the vibe a little bit, and then they take it to the next level. I mean, I felt really bad once because I had a girl who was like, I mean, she wasn't even seeing this guy like 2 weeks. I don't even think that they ever really went out. I think they were just talking. And she was like, she found out that he started dating somebody else. And she was like, she totally lost it. And like, you know, I don't want to be mean to anybody. And believe me, if anyone understands how it feels, I know how it feels. But you want to kind of bring somebody back down to reality. Like, you weren't really involved with this guy. You're going to get over it. It's the disappointment of it. You know, it's like, feeling like something is going to happen and then it doesn't happen. Feeling like we were so close and then somebody else came in and took what was supposed to be mine. Like, I totally understood what she meant. But I think that sometimes, you know, you can just kind of have a little bit and then run with it. Anyway. Anna, did Jackie tell him that we talk or did someone else? Okay. Did Jackie tell him that we talk? No, I think Jackie did. 70% chance she did. I think she did. Cinnamon, love for the rest of the week with the Libra man. He may come in out of the blue showing you a little bit more respect, and you may feel better. Like, you may feel like love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. But you may be feeling a little bit better about the situation before the end of the week. Anna, how did Christopher feel when I asked him to send me my house key? I'm moving out. He felt a little bit disappointed. He's got that, this is the drugs. And he also felt a little bit argumentative. So this is what was going on. Feeling disappointed, feeling like there's a drug issue, and feeling argumentative about it. He didn't argue back with you. He didn't say anything back to you. Like give you some kind of a song and a dance. He's not thrilled, but I don't know either that he was in his right mind. Deja, is Trey confused about what I said? Okay, is Trey confused about what I said? No, I don't think so. No. I mean, it shows he may be a little bit burdened by what you said, but I don't think that he's confused. Princess Tiana, general for me and Jay through December. Maybe taking some time for rest and relaxation. You could have a little sharp energy around the two of you between now and then. Somebody's holding themselves back. I don't know if it's you or him. All right, I don't know where you stand with this person or what your relationship is, but it looks like you have choices that come in around you, and there could be a third party that it affects this situation. Third party that comes in could be a Taurus. All right, like I said, I don't know if this is like a potential romantic partner, and if things are not going the way you want, a Taurus could come in and you may you may go out there with the Taurus and leave this guy behind. We got to see how that plays out. No response from him. Yeah, I'm not shocked. Oh boy, this guy. Hey, it's Justin. May I have a love reading? Sure. Okay, you got a couple of people around you. Huh? First of all, you're starting a new journey here with somebody, but you got some options. You got a Scorpio around you. You have an Aquarius around you. You have another air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody, too, your new love interest shows up. So that air sign may be somebody new. The other two may be people that have been around. Six of Pentacles. Somebody around you is going to be showing you a lot of respect. And your love life is moving forward. You're moving into a more peaceful place in your love life where things are a little bit more calm and serene. Soon a relationship should become stable and committed, and you should be feeling peaceful and happy about it. Shrishi, what are Yatin's feelings for me? Thinks that you're nurturing, kind, caring. The love cup is full, which would mean this person has a genuine interest in you. They think that you're smart, intelligent, passionate, grounded, stable, sensible, sincere, creative, spontaneous, and attractive. And I still haven't talked to him, but I would really want my key. I'm not really moving out. I just said that to him because I don't want him in my house without me knowing. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I think that that's, yeah. I would be careful. Deja was just explaining to Trey how I wanted to be treated. I want to know, will things continue to move forward between us? Okay. I'm only getting a 33% chance that things are moving forward. So I don't know. I don't know what the issue is right now. Like, why were you telling him how you want to be treated? Was he treating you poorly? I don't know why you were having that conversation, but something about that conversation, it wasn't that it confused him, it burdened him. He felt burdened by the situation. I don't know if he felt like you were telling him what to do. There was something about it that didn't sit right with him. I don't know exactly what it was. I hope that you weren't having this conversation through text message. Ciara. Oh, I'm good. How are you? Currently looking for a car with a certain budget. My question is, should I wait to purchase a car or get what I can now? Okay, that's a good question. All right, first we're going to ask the cards. Should I get what I can now? You know what? The cards are giving you 3 aces, which would be get what you can now. This would be my suggestion. If you're doing something like getting a lease, you know, like nowadays, especially with like the car companies, the dealers are looking to unload cars because nobody's been buying. You can get a lease for relatively pretty cheap. And I would definitely say if you don't do a lot of traveling, that would be a great option. Like I think I saw, I think it was like I don't know if it was Chevy or it was Kia. Whatever it was like $129 a month. And I was like, you know, for the brand new car, if you don't do a lot of traveling, I think that that's decent. Now, let's say that you're just looking to buy a used car and you have X amount of dollars. Here, this is just my opinion. If you're just kicking around going locally, like if you just like if you work like 5 miles from home, school is 5 miles from home, you're not doing a lot of highway driving, I think it's okay to get a car that's, you know, not, you know, like that's older, because even though, not that bad things can't happen locally, but you're not doing highway driving. I get very nervous with a car that might be unsafe or not working properly if you're doing a lot of highway driving. Like in an old car, I would definitely suggest waiting. But if you're just going here and there, you know, if the car breaks down at the grocery store and you're 2 miles from home, it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? And you're not in grave danger. It's not like being stuck on the highway. It's really dangerous to break down on the highway. So that's just my 2 cents. The cards indicate get what you can now. Jay, will Amy ever quit this cat and mouse game with me? You know when? when when you show interest in somebody else, that's when she's gonna go nuts. Yeah, she will at some point. Things can move forward. And maybe your choice, though. At that point, you may be like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm on to somebody else. I'm on to bigger and better things. You know, like after a while, that loses its charm really fast. Anna, what's coming for Christopher and I this week? Um, there's some indecision that happens this week. You might not know what to do. Maybe a little bit back and forth. Looks like there could be some communication. You may feel good about that. It looks like you feel a little bit of relief around the situation, but Two of Cups is in reverse, which doesn't indicate that things are going as great as they could be. I feel like he's very stuck this week. I don't know if you're getting all that much out of him. You may get really frustrated with him this week and walk away from him for a minute just to gather yourself. Because you know, this is difficult, heavy shit that you're dealing with here. It's a lot. Yeah, and you may have to like take a minute for yourself at some point this week. I don't blame you. Sierra, if you're looking to buy a car from somebody, okay, this is going to sound crazy. I don't remember who told me this. I had a lot of mechanics around me, like, and over the years I have. Somebody told me, I can't remember who it was, to buy a car from an older person, like a senior citizen, because they take really great care of their cars. They don't drive crazy fast. They don't beat them up. I don't remember who told me that, but see if you can find an older person that is no longer going to be driving anymore and buy their car, because it would be something that would be well taken care of. Like somebody who's like, I can't remember who the hell told me that. But it makes sense. Like my grandfather took excellent care of his cars. Like it was always washed, it was always cleaned, he never was late for his oil changes, everything was perfect. Whereas like kids are like, you know, they mistreat cars and they beat them up. So think of it like that. If you see an older person looking to sell their car, you know, and then like, or if you're looking in the paper or whatever, I don't know how people buy used cars these days. you know, like cars that older people drive, like Buicks and Chevys, like that. Usually, if you answer and add it, like those are like older people cars. Buicks. My grandfather had a Buick. He always had Chevys, but then when his last car was a Buick. But it's the truth. They take great care of their cars because you don't want to get, you know, like you buy some 18-year-old's Honda. Meanwhile, he's been beating the hell out of it for the last 2 years. You know what I mean? Yeah, see if you can find an older person or ask around. You know, sometimes like people get to a certain age and like their kids don't want them driving anymore. You know, like sometimes you gotta kind of bamboo. I worked with a woman who she was a lot older than me at the time, and her grandmother's still alive. And her grandmother, I maybe she's still alive. I don't know. Her grandmother was like pushing 90, and they really wanted to take Frances's keys away from her. Um, so the danger in that is that then they have friends, right? So she had this one friend. They called her One Eye Betty because she had something happen to her eye. It wasn't permanent. She had some kind of surgery. So they didn't want Betty driving. And then Betty was getting pulled over by the cops and thought somebody was chasing her. So she tried to outrun the cops. I mean, it was crazy what was going on. Because they played bridge or something on whatever night. And the woman I worked with was like, One-Eyed Betty tried to outrun the cop. Anyway, point being is that older people usually take really good care of their cars. And you want to get something that wasn't abused. So then you get stuck with it, you know. One-Eyed Betty. Sierra, I'm looking for a car tomorrow, but I'm not sure about it. Will the car be a good car to get used, or should I wait for a better one? Well, I hope that you have a mechanic you could take it to before you buy it, because I would never, yeah, I would have somebody look at it, you know, because people are assholes, and once you buy it, there'll be nothing that you can do about it. All right, I'm going to look at a car tomorrow. I'm not sure about it. Will the car be a good car? Okay, let's see. I'm only getting a 33% chance that it's going to be a good car. I'm not crazy about tomorrow's car, but I would have somebody look at it, somebody that knows about cars. I don't know where you live or what state you live in, but in New York, it's $35 for an inspection. And to have the car inspected, I think, and I would stay there and I would watch them do it. I don't think that, you know, I don't think that's a bad idea before you buy something. And go with your gut too. If you feel like something feels shady about it, I would not buy it. I wouldn't buy it because that's the thing. Once you buy it, the money is gone. And if the car dies 3 weeks from now, then, you know, you're shit out of luck. Be careful tomorrow. I would be careful. I don't know if you have a trusted mechanic, but I would definitely take it and have somebody look at it. You know, even if you have to take it to like, you know, the garage on the corner, you know, pay somebody to look at it before you buy it. Jay Allen, what's Amy trying to gain by being hot and cold with me? Be careful with mechanics. Let me get to that. See, she wants you to chase her. That's what she wants. So she's trying to give you a little to see if you're gonna, you know, if you're gonna put in more effort. I don't like that kind of a game. Like, to me, it could be fun for a little bit, but it gets played out pretty quickly. I think that you're going to get bored of this. You're not going to want to do this anymore. She wants you to chase her. That's what she wants. And I don't know if that's going to happen for her because you're going to have other opportunities. And you have a friend that's going with you. Okay, that's good. But also, just be careful with mechanics because there's a lot of shady deals that go on. So, I mean, if you just go into a random mechanic and you're paying him to look at the car, that's one thing. But, you know, if he comes back with you need this, this, that, and the next thing, I would just not buy the car. I wouldn't, like, put money into it. The problem with mechanics get a bad rap, but some people are just, they're unethical, and they'll tell you that it needs all of this shit done hoping that you'll spend money with them, and meanwhile it doesn't need that stuff to be done. It's like, it's very hard to find people because they rely on you not knowing any better. Like, most of us don't know what the hell's going on underneath that hood. I was ripped off really bad once, really bad. $1,300, and the work was never done to my car. To make matters even worse, I knew him. I knew the guy that did it. I went to high school with him. And so after that, I was like, unless I know the person well enough, I'm sit there. You know, like I would go to like a Midas where you're sitting in the waiting room and you can see them. You may not exactly know what the hell they're doing, but at least you know they're doing something. Because, I mean that you're really, you ripped me off $1,300, you didn't do a fucking thing. And on top of it, it was a really dangerous situation because it had something to do with one of the wheels that could have come off. So it was dangerous. And like I said, and I was doing highway driving, a lot of highway driving at that time. But some people don't give a shit. They just want to make money. And I hate to see, now, first of all, I hate to see people get ripped off, number one. But more than that, I don't want to see you be in any danger because that's worse, you know. Just, you know, if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Don't do it. That's why, you know, if you were able to get one of those cheap leases, at least you know that it's a brand new car. You don't have to worry about it. If anything goes wrong, the dealer will take care of it, except for, you know, whatever the wear and tear is, normal wear and tear, they don't take care of. Just be careful. Yeah, Avery's dad is a mechanic, and he worked years ago, years ago, for somebody who told him, take off the parts and go out back and spray them down and put the old parts back in the car. And he said, you know, and it was a little old man who came in, and he had it was a Buick Century, I think he said it was. And he was taking his grandchildren to North Carolina, or Myrtle Beach. Is it North Carolina, South Carolina, whatever? And that's what his boss told him to do. And he said that he quit. He was like, I couldn't do that. He's like, I couldn't do it to that man knowing he was going to make that drive with his grandchildren. I didn't have it in me. Like that. So, yeah. You got to be really fucking careful these days. People are, you can't always trust them. Rochelle, what does 2021 have in store for me and the Aquarius? Are you guys in a relationship right now? No, okay. Because it's the Two of Cups is the first card that shows up. And then it also shows there's some disappointment around the situation. And there is also a little bit of regret or pessimism around the situation. And it looks like, I can't swear that things are going to move forward the way you want in 2021. At some point, you could reconnect and things could move forward. But it doesn't look like this relationship really gets off the ground, and not in the beginning of 2021, I don't think. Emily, who's coming towards me in love soon? You've got a Sagittarius coming in. You've got a Libra coming in. You got an Earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have the Magician. You can manifest somebody new. And you can manifest like the exact type of person that you want. So when that card shows up, like just, it's like put out into the universe. You know, I imagine my next love connection coming in with, I don't know, he's 6 feet tall. He's got green eyes. He loves to travel. Whatever it is, put it out into the universe, because you can manifest just about anything you want. When the Magician shows up, you could have some nice options. April. Is P the Gemini still thinking about me, and will he message? Yeah, you're going to hear from him again. No doubt. J, does Amy think I'm easily manipulated? No, I don't think that she thinks that. I think that that's why she's having an issue, because she can't manipulate you. New chapter. What can I expect from George in the future? What can I expect from George in the future? I got cause for celebration coming in around this situation. He may be holding himself back a little bit now, but that should change in the near future. It looks like you guys are going to reconnect at some point. You've got the Lover's card. Happiness comes out around this situation, but then something disappointing happens and you turn and walk away from him. You have people coming in around you, so you may decide that you don't want to deal with him. It should get better before it gets worse, though. Ciara, thank you. Oh, you're welcome. One more question. I have business ideas and would like to try them. Will any succeed like my channel or my cocoa business? Well, as far as a channel is concerned, there's no reason why you shouldn't do it. Just do it. Because I feel like in time, it can be successful. And why not? It doesn't cost you anything. You do it in your own leisure. Let me ask about the cocoa business. Will the cocoa business be successful? Yeah, it can move forward really quickly. You could have the world at your feet. And I would do the YouTube channel too. Definitely. There's plenty of opportunity around you. But like I say to everybody, with YouTube, costs you nothing. You do it in your own time. And everybody has a skill or something that other people need to know how to do. I mean, it's the easiest thing. Like if somebody knows how to cook, I don't cook. I'm a terrible cook. I don't even like it. But if I needed to make a dish or something, I would have to use YouTube, because seeing it for me is better than like reading it and measuring it and all that shit. So yeah, why not have a channel? Go for it. Oh, Mel, you could close them. Thank you. Red, what's next relationship going to be like for Red? Okay, next relationship going to be like for Red. It's going to be strong. Strong relationship with the Six of Pentacles, where both parties are putting in equal work. You got some good karma coming in. You got a Libra coming in. You got an adventurous Libra coming in. But it's going to be someone who's very kind, loving, very hardworking with the Eight of Pentacles. They may be spontaneous, adventurous, and they're very loyal. I hope. New chapter. What kind of disappointment will be between me and George in the future? You may feel betrayed by him with a third party. There could be something that has to do with the third party around him, and you just feel like there's betrayal, and the sun is in reverse. This is still a good card even when it's in reverse, but you just may feel like it's never getting there. It's never like the relationship doesn't move forward fast enough, and you guys could have a tower moment, and you may walk away from him. And you may move on to greener pastures. Jay, what makes me a challenge in Amy's eyes? What makes me a challenge in Amy's eyes? Well, I don't think that you kiss her ass. I think that's what it is. I think that she wants you to chase her. And I think that you don't chase her. And I think that's what it is. But the thing is that this is going to get old for you soon. So you're going to legitimately lose interest. Because there's going to be other people that come in. And I don't think you're going to want to continue to do this. And then when that happens, she's really going to be pissed. She will be pissed. No, Seer, I don't think you have any energy blocking you. I actually think that you have really good energy around you. Yeah, I think that you have good energy around you. And thank you. Sonia, please, is D bisexual? Like, is he attracted to men? Okay, is D attracted to men? I don't think he is. No, I don't think so. Gemini, what are wise feelings for me? Thinks that you're loving, kind, grounded, stable, sincere, down to earth. Feels like you have a lot of potential. You're very intelligent. You're also intuitive, and thinks you're attractive. Fab Leo, will Martin call me again? Oh yeah, he's gonna call again. No doubt. No doubt. Crown, will my stepsister ever get unstuck? Yes, and relatively soon. All right, let's see. Moderators. Did I finish? Oh, wait, I have one more super chat. And then moderators, whenever you're ready. Have I met this person yet for Red Nappy? I don't think you met this person yet. Nope, I don't think you met them yet. I think you got some fresh energy coming in. Am I missing? Okay, Mel, general reading. Starting a new journey, the Fool. Feeling like the world is at your feet. Things change for the better pretty quickly around you. In the near future, you got love, money, abundance, fertility coming in. If you don't want children, be careful when that card shows up. Love cup is full. Maybe slow and steady wins the race, but balance comes back into your life. Could be with a soulmate connection. Maybe with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you should be feeling soon like you made it to the top of the mountain. Like, finally, I can exhale. Is Sepia, where's Sepia? She's still here? All right, I'll give Sepia a minute. I'll go back up to the top. LG, what's coming in for me in love in the next couple of months? You got a couple of things happening here. You got a Virgo coming in. You have a Aquarius coming in. You may be feeling a little bit indecisive about who you want or how you want things to move forward. But you're going to have some opportunities. Listen to your intuition. There's a little bit of excitement coming in. Maybe some adventure. You're no longer holding yourself back, and you have the Empress, love, money, abundance, and fertility. Things should pick up for you in the love department. I don't see anything from Sepia. All right, let me go back up to the top. I'll do one more, and maybe Sepia will turn up. How about Malapale? What are his plans for us? What are his plans for us? You have a wish around this situation, but he's indecisive. He's not making any, he doesn't have any plans. He doesn't know. He's got indecision around him, and he's a little bit out of balance and a little bit disappointed in something that happened around him recently. There's disappointment around him. So I don't think he has anything really planned right now. All right, maybe Sepia. Yeah, okay, maybe Sepia's gone. All right, well then, you know what? I'll catch her tomorrow. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night, and thank you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow.